I want to draw cat. I think of cat when buy food and eat food. Time to draw cat. The cat is bad. I am sad. I have never related to a comic so personally before. Every time I sculpt, it's like, I will pull up 18 million images of reference of this one arm. And then I go to sculpt the arm and it's like sad and like the tricep goes all the way down to the hand and it's just a mess. It's a nightmare. This is it. This is me. This is the comic. I relate to this and I hate that I relate to this. This feels like a personal attack and I'm not here for it. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/Tumblr. Posts from my former internet home that just fill us full of dread, laughter, and other such emotions that we sometimes like to feel. Let's just get right into it. I love how the devil went down to Georgia, which either implies the devil is a northerner, that Georgia is lower than hell. Why not both? I love that song. I know I've heard the original. I went to go and see Daniels in concert back when he was still alive. Rip in peace. That's still one of my favorite Guitar Hero songs, like, of all time. Oh god, it's such a good remix. It's so good. The dueling guitar solos. I am such a sucker for a good guitar solo. Like, maybe this is because when I was a kid I was a major metalhead, but when the guitars start wailing, the panties are coming off, dude. Like, it's so good. I love it. It's so good. Also, this top comment, I live in Georgia. It's a summer residence. Popular opinion, mint ice cream and other mint-flavored foods taste great and y'all can't change my mind. OP, do you accept constructive criticism? Choose your next words carefully, dear Sushi. Mint. Silk. You come into my house. Disrespect my mints. Mints are just a cold spicy. I know something about you disrespect my mints just shatters me on a spiritual level. And I really kind of love it. Today I learned on the set of The Princess Bride, Andre the Giant once let out a 16-second long fart that brought production to a standstill. Nobody said anything except director Rob Reiner, who said, "Are you okay, Andre?" To which Andre replied, "I am now, boss." Legends only. I'm crying. The lack of a comma meant that for a full minute I interpreted this as him declaring himself the new boss. This rips a long one. I am now boss. Oh my god, first of all, absolute legend. Only Andre could have the absolute gastrointestinal length to store that much raw flatulence. But just parry down at the bottom. Oh, I wouldn't have even thought of that. My mind just put the comment there like by itself. Oh. Pitch, who wants to be a millionaire? But the contestants are billionaires, so it's more of a threat. Every question they get wrong, they lose more money from their current savings to 1 million. The questions are all things ordinary people should know. What's the cost of a loaf of bread? As a normal person who does his own grocery shopping, I can't tell you that. God, I love seeing those posts on Reddit of people asking their, like, house nannies stuff, and they're just like, "It's a shame. My house nanny is so poor, she doesn't know the life of the common folk." And it's like, no, she is the common folk, you bougie bastard. Like, it breaks me. Like, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be completely straight up and down. I love this show idea, but I want it to go to a charity. I don't know what charity, but we'd have to make sure it's one that they don't have any already existing financial ties to, because then the money would just go right back to them. So we gotta pick a good charity. I recommend the Able Gamers. Let's do that. Let's make Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but all the contestants are billionaires, so it's a threat, and you get all that money to help disabled people game. Yeah, turning this into a plug for a good charity. What you gonna do about it? Like, comment, and subscribe? Yeah, you bet you are. As a German kid, I used to wonder why our radio stations like to play the American national anthem so much. Until a friend explained to me that Country Roads Take Me Home is not in fact you guys' national hymn. I doubt this. On a spiritual level, I doubt that this ever existed. You know what? I should ask one of my friends. She's actually German. She knows more about, the German public radio. Well, more so than I do. Maybe this is just because I am an American, but I feel like we blast Star Spangled Banner every goddamn second we can, every time we're somewhere else in the world. But, like, I feel like it's just common knowledge because we've, like, forced it into common knowledge. But again, this is my American-centric view, so I could be completely wrong about that. But I feel like we just shove it into everything. Even stuff that's broadcasted internationally. So I feel like it should be common knowledge that, like, that's what our hymn sounds like. But, again, my perspective is distorted. It's fun to draw cats when you don't know cat anatomy. No, that's accurate. It is. It really is. I used to love our cat. So the old cat that I had went from like normal cat to chonker to healthy cat, then to dead cat, and it was very unfortunate, but she lived a long and happy life, like 14 years, I'm pretty sure. But the thing is, though, like, she was an old cat. Probably wasn't 14, but she was, like, up there. But the thing is, though, is I remember during her chonker phase, she would sit down and look like a burnt peanut, and I loved her. It wasn't until she, like, you know, lost all of her chonk weight that she ended up sitting on our laps again, and it was just so precious, and she still looked like a little burnt peanut. Cats are good. I love cats. Pet your cat for me. Thank you.
Not right now, Alfred, thank you.
I'm shocked, sir. And here I went and prepared this generous portion of nothing. Now it will all go to waste. He threw away the nothing just to make a point. Oh, Alfred, Lord of Sass. Oh, so good. So he's never shocked. The page even says, rarely shocked. I love Alfred. I love the fact that Alfred is so routinely just a dad and sass master to the entire, like, Batman organization. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, the deadpan look on his face. Oh, it's so good. You're gay, they shouted. Dude, you're gay. I ignored them. It wasn't until I got home that I realized my gay had escaped. Those kind men were trying to tell me he was running away. Sounds like you're having a gay crisis. Is that a joke I can make still? That allowed? God, I remember seeing this post way back when I was still on Tumblr, and it was good then. My favorite part was going into the notes of it and seeing people getting just so mad about this joke, because it's just like, why were you keeping him in captivity?
He wasn't. It's called a joke. It's a joke.
I think my neighborhood deserves a sitcom because there's me, the teen blogger, a house with 8 nuns, a drug dealer who drives a Hummer, a Scottish man who only ever wears a kilt and mows his lawn at 3 in the morning, an elderly couple who drive everywhere on their lawnmower, a peacock who has been roaming the neighborhood for years and no one knows why or where it came from. I'd watch the crap out of that show. Tag yourself, I'm the Scottish man who only ever wears a kilt. Every time I go down to PAX East, I never have money, but there's always a booth that is selling utility kilts. And let me tell you, if you don't want one, I hate to say it, you're on the wrong side of history. I want one so bad. I'm always broke every year, they're so expensive, but the one year I'm not broke, PAX is... I didn't go to PAX because COVID. Next year, I'm getting that kilt. I don't hang out with white dudes who use mustache wax anymore because it's only a matter of time before they fall in love with me and find out I'm gay and write a song on their, I don't know, frickin' harpsichord or banjo or ukulele about that girl from the forest who broke their heart, but also they don't even like hiking. I know this seems oddly specific. That's because it is. 3 times! Oh my god, I guess you had a chance encounter with Mr. B, the gentleman rhymer. Oh my god, with his banjolele. Oh, this... Like, if it wasn't for Mr. B, I would doubt this kind of person exists. But I've seen Mr. B. I know this person exists. And I have to imagine he's one of 3 of the Mr. Brothers, Mr. B, Mr. D, and Mr. C, all playing their own individual stuff. This is so stupid. I love it. I love it. Also, people use mustache wax still? My toddler never addresses me as mom or mommy. He only does it when he's annoyed or angry. I know he can, he just doesn't. So this morning he was following me around, calling me Adexpa over and over again, holding my face, mouth in front of my eyes, absolutely addressing me. Finally he said, Adaba? Baby Shark. And I realized what was going on. My mom got a Fire TV Cube for Christmas. The kid's calling me Alexa and demanding I play Baby Shark. This is his first complete verbal request for something. And he called me Alexa. This is a short horror story. I respect that AI technology and I never want it in my house. For this reason, but also the fact that, like, I'm not sure if you guys know, they are literally always listening. And I'm not saying that as like a paranoid, like it's going to the government. No, it's just being used for advertising, which, I mean, do you really want someone in marketing like me to have your information and private conversations? But like, it's cause they need to always be listening so they can, you know, when you say, hey Google or hey Alexa. Wow, the little bastard didn't turn on for the first time when I said that. But Like, they're always listening, and I know that it's, like, it's not insidious, it's just being sold to advertisers, which is gross, don't mishear me, it's gross that your information is being sold to me. But I don't know, it just unsettles me knowing that, like, a company and then multiple companies just have a door into my house. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. It scares me. And societally, it also scares me like this, because how long until kids today forget how to type? Damn kids don't know how to read book. All they know is twerk, charge they phone, eat hot chip, and lie. If I were the godfather, I would greet everyone based on my daughter's schedule for the day. You come to me on the day of my daughter's McDonald's job interview. I feel like that's bad practice for the Mafia, though. Like, if you're always basing things around, like, your daughter's schedule, someone could easily grab your daughter just by scheduling a meeting and waiting and, like, relaying, you know, your greeting. Like, you come to me on the day of my daughter's 5th grade recital, and then boom, they know exactly where your daughter is. Then you can just kidnap her. I know you probably have your best men stationed around your kid, but you know what? You know what, buddy? You're still making it harder for him. You can't do that. That's just bad Mafia-ing. That's not how you become a level 200 boss. The opposite of the elephant in the room is the centipede in the room. Something that's not actually an issue, but everyone is freaking out about it. Yeah, they bite. They bite. Also, the top comment has a good point. Centipedes bite, so it is an issue if one is in the room. But moths, however, don't bite, but people are terrified of them. Which I think is pretty good, because I like moths. I think they're cute. Apparently they're an issue when they fly into your shirt. I don't know. We have so many big moths around my house, and they bump into me. It's harmless. They're just goofy doobas. They're fine. They're little homies. They might try and eat your shirt, but you can just shoo them away. They're not attached to doing that. Yeah, I don't know. Moths are cute. They're cute moths. I put this napkin on Bean as a joke, and he hasn't moved out from under it, and it's been about 20 minutes or so. Mother has given me a blanket. It is a most joyous day. Oh, look at his little smile. Look at his little smile. Oh, I love him. I love this little lizard. Oh, he's so good. He's such a little baby. Bean is the opposite but equal. Oh, what? Okay, no, I can't comment on that because there is, it's a lot of text. I'm not doing that. I love lizards. They're so weird. One year I stayed with one of my friends down on her college campus, and she somehow had snuck her lizard and enclosure into her dorm and had never gotten caught. So she just had this, like, little lizard just running around, and it was so cute, and I loved little Bindi. Bindi was such a good baby. What a good lizard. Optical illusion 152! The two circles have the exact same size. Frick, that's a good-ass optical illusion. I can't even see the circles. Yo, hold on. Oh, those actual the same size. Okay, well, copy image. We're opening Photoshop. Let's find out together. Because this is a meme, a shit post, you know. Obviously, there's something wrong with the image because they're calling it circles, but I need definitive answers. File. New. Yes. These are not the same size at all. They're nowhere close. Oh, it's huge. It is absolutely massive. The size of this lad. Oh, God, this isn't an optical illusion. This is lies perpetrated by the government. What is this? This is so bad. This is so bad. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and maybe share this with a friend to reminisce about the good old-fashioned Tumblr days. If you want more r/Tumblr, there'll be another one popping up in just a couple of seconds, but until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a lovely day.